I'm Drew Wheeler, head baseball coach, New Albany. I just started here in May. I've been in Moorville the past 6 years, been at Moorville coaching there. Moorville's a hometown for me. We got the interview process in May. Loved the place, loved the city. Took my wife up here and we came through all the school systems to check out because we have a little girl ourselves and loved it. We just loved the city, loved the people. It's been a roller coaster of a ride this past few months, just getting moved in, new job, new people, new places for my wife and for my kids, and it's just been I'm very happy to be here and pleased to be here. Well, I was very talented at a young age. Like 3 years old, they just put me on baseball teams playing, and just kind of abnormal for a young kid to be, you know, playing with 5- and 6-year-olds. I was doing that at a young age. Not a lot of people know that. We was having dinner the other day with my family, and my dad was telling me about how they just kept putting me in the pitcher's mound and I wasn't even 4 yet, you know. It was just abnormal. And it's just something I loved and something that just blessed with. Just really good talent, which went on to let me play high school ball and college ball, and then a pretty good career in college. And you get to that point when you're known as a ball player and all you've ever done as a ball player, it's kind of really hard to find that identity whenever you get done. You know, when you finally hang the cleats up and you finally, you know, there's no more ball, there's no professional ball, what do you do? And I entered that point in my life where I tried a few things, sales, you know, different jobs here and there. And I went back to my hometown, and the head baseball coach there, Derek Thompson, a really good friend of mine, he said, "Drew, why are you not coaching, man? Why are you not coaching?" And I don't know. I really don't. And a week later, I'm his assistant coach. And just like that, I've been doing it ever since. So, a little unorthodox day today. You know, we had the storm come through Saturday. We're just blessed, you know, nobody's hurt, you know. But, you know, we did take a hit here. I don't know if it was straight line winds, but with what we saw, it's hard to believe it was just straight line winds. As you can see in center field, we we lost our center field. We got guys out there working, but it was absolutely destroyed. We have big metal beams out there that's holding the wall up. Well, the metal beams were snapped. We had bleachers going down the third base line here. I got here Saturday morning. Chase called me, our park director, and we got there, and the bleachers are on the field, went through the back net. We also have a hitting structure we usually keep right here for our practices. We get here Saturday, it's 300 yards on another field wrapped in a ball. So a little adversity day. We kind of got some stuff we're not used to. You know, used to getting out here, everything's ready for us. So it's going to be a little different day. We still don't have power down here, which is going to affect our practice also. You know, I like to go music blaring. We got pitching machines going off the mound, pitching machines for bunting. We put pitching machines in our cage. So it's going to be a little different for the guys, but you know, that's part of it. We got to find a way to get through it, find a way to get motivated, because tomorrow we got a really big game. You know, it's kind of do or die for us on the season. You know, every game now, you know, till the end of the year, you know, it's do or die. Just as important the next game is that a game. So we've got to wrap it up and get ready to go today. I love it. I'm passionate about it. I love the kids. I love teaching young men. I love the game. And I'm truly blessed to say that, you know, I do an occupation I was meant to do. Not many people can say that, and that's awesome. And it's just, the game of baseball did that for me. You know, it's the love for the game and the love for kids. I enjoy kids. I enjoy watching them grow. I love that development. You know, all of the above, I just love it. So very blessed to found a career that I love and proud of what I do. And I'm proud when somebody asks, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" Man, I'm the head baseball coach in New Albany. That just, you know, glorifies me when I get to say that. It's nice when I come in at, you know, 7 o'clock in the morning and I might be up here till 10 that night. It flies by. There's not a moment where I'm like, God, I'm not ever looking at the clock. And that's what's so great about my job. And I know I love it because of that, you know. I get tired, of course, you know, but knowing that the whole day is just gone in an instant, knowing I'm enjoying what I'm doing and I'm working hard at it too. Now, I might get stressed sometimes because I do not like losing. I would rather I don't like I hate losing more than I like winning. I can't stand it, you know, and that's just the way I am. I teach my guys, you know, whatever you do in life, it needs to be absolutely 100%, whether it's cooking your food or going to sleep or practicing or at school. It's all 100%, no matter what you do. And, you know, when you get that loss, that failure with it, which baseball's great doing for you, is showing you how to deal with failure and failing all the time, you know, really makes that losing side kind of bitter. But it makes those wins even more great too.
Your internet could be free with ACP. MaxxSouth Broadband has been approved by the FCC as an affordable connectivity program provider to help qualified households in our communities pay for internet services. You may be eligible for up to $30 a month towards your internet service. This could cover the full cost of high-speed internet services. This new benefit will keep households connected to jobs, critical healthcare services, and virtual classrooms. Your internet could be free with ACP. Why wait on the other guys? Your Max Fiber is here. MaxxSouth Broadband has fiber in your area. Max Fiber will provide you with a more reliable connection, faster upload speeds, and fewer service interruptions. MaxxSouth Broadband has no contracts, data caps, and better fiber prices than our competitors. Don't wait. Call today and ask about Max Fiber and how you can get up to a month free service. MaxxSouth Broadband. Experience the max.
So the first 45 minutes of practice every day is usually the guys' part. You know, we got them in a routine. You know, we want them to be in control of themselves, control of their bodies, control of their arm. So you'll see all these guys, they'll look like they're all just doing different things, but actually they have their own program every day, you know, to get their body ready for the day. Because some guys have pitched, you know, this weekend, some guys are pitching tomorrow, some guys are sore, some guys hadn't thrown a lot. So we do individualized programs with each guy where they know what to do, and it's more based upon their body than as a whole, everybody doing the same thing. We do a really good job with that. You know, we spend a lot of time on arm care and the preparation of the arm, just keeping guys healthy. You know, that's something we find very important here. And you can see how good the guys, you don't have to tell them what to do. They go in, they get to work, they know what to do. You know, it'll look pretty chaotic for a little while here.
I feel like motivation reflects off of me. But I feel like my players, as a leader, I have to show that motivation when I come to practice. It's something I try and I do. We have Mental Monday. So Mental Monday, we do mental training every Monday. And it can last 5 minutes to 15 minutes. It's short, but we do it consistently, and it's part of our weekly thing. I think the consistency of just showing the guys how to deal with the highs and the lows and still be able to perform mentally, even when you're not feeling great or not feeling high or really high up or really on top of the world, how to train them to deal with that will keep that motivation and keep that morale going. So when you do have these games where, like, you know, it doesn't go your way, you're trained to deal with it. You know, you're trained to deal with it. That way it doesn't snowball to 4 losses in a row or snowball to 12 runs that inning. You know, that training and looking myself in the mirror to know that I'm the foundation of what the motivation is going to look like for the day, how I show up to the park.
You know, but all that matters right now is what? Today. Okay? Today. What is it? It's Mental what? Monday. Mental Monday. I got something for you. Okay? Okay? How to physically and mentally commit to your process without emotionally being attached to your outcome. You might think you can control if you get a hit or not, but honestly, you can't control that. Okay? Sometimes you put that pitch where you want to, and sometimes, where does it go, Jake? It gets hammered, right? Okay? You can't control that, but did he control his process? Is he out here, does he think he can still dominate? Because I think he can still dominate, right? He had a bad outing a few days ago. I wouldn't call it a bad outing, you know? He did everything he needed to do. So he trusted his process. He didn't let the outcome bother him. What can you control, guys? Your daily work. You can control today. You can control the process. You can control how you're going to train your brain, okay? You can't control the outcome. Y'all ready? Here we go. Dogs on 3. Hit it. 1, 2, 3. Dogs! Here we go.
Pitching has really picked up. We got 5 pitchers that we can go to at any time that, a lot of guys only got 1 or 2. We got 5 guys that we can go to on the mound that, I'm comfortable going to, which is a really good depth in pitching. So we've been throwing the ball really well, pitching well, throwing strikes, doing a good job on the mound. So if I had to say what we're kind of really good at right now, that would be pitching. We've been playing some good defense lately also. I think last week we only had 1 error through 5 games, which were really good for high school baseball if you go 5 games without error. So I was very proud of that for those 5-game span. Hitting something we need to improve on. Been struggling at the plate, at the dish. Started the year off hot, really hitting well, and then kind of fell down. So that is something we're working hard on to get back on track, getting the guys. That's going to be more of a mental kind of thing than a fundamental thing at this point of the season, getting them guys back on track, getting some confidence hitting. Our biggest challenge this year, we got a lot of guys that just never played varsity ball yet. A young team that got some seniors and juniors, but a lot of guys have just never been in that Friday night game. Until you've experienced that and felt that pressure, it's tough and it's an adjustment. And you could see that early in the year. You could really see that in the team. Now you're not seeing that as much. You see a lot more guys comfortable out there, guys playing a little faster. I could feel at the beginning of the year everything was very fast for our team just because of we had 1 guy returning pitching from last year. I think he recorded 50 innings last year. So you had a whole new staff pitching. So all these guys that are being successful pitching right now have never done it. So having guys that's never been there, it is tough coaching where they've never been there, never experienced, and you got to go through those growing pains. I mean, it's just, you got to go through them. So just having that experience has definitely been, our thing to hump to get over this year.
It's a new day at MaxxSouth. We are excited to share some great news. In our continued effort to support Mississippi businesses, MaxxSouth is now offering local advertising support. Through high-quality programming, we combine traditional television and premium digital advertising, allowing your multimedia campaign to reach your targeted audience at any time on any device. Call MaxxSouth Media Sales today at 662-701-8628.
Your internet could be free with ACP. MaxxSouth Broadband has been approved by the FCC as an affordable connectivity program provider to help qualified households in our communities pay for internet services. You may be eligible for up to $30 a month towards your internet service. This could cover the full cost of high-speed internet services. This new benefit will keep households connected to jobs, critical healthcare services, and virtual classrooms. Your internet could be free with ACP.
Mississippi baseball is unreal right now. If you go look at all these high schools and colleges, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Pearl River, all won national championships the last 3 years. Delta State is in the national hunt every year. It's unbelievable the talent level that's being put out, but it's not just the college level, it's the high school level, it's the travel ball level. The statistics and the metrics you're seeing from kids now, where 20 years ago, 90 miles an hour was a big deal, and usually that's an 18 or 19-year-old throwing it. Now you have 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds everywhere throwing 90 miles an hour. Another thing you see with the high school kids, every kid that comes on that field wants to play college baseball. Every player on my field wants to play college baseball. If you asked them, what's your goal after this, all 20-something of them would write down, I want to play college baseball. You can see that the drive, the goal, the want is to be on that college team, and it is because of the success that these colleges are doing for us nationally. It makes me very happy because what the game's done so much for me.
You come here, my arm's gonna be going crazy. Always turn glove side, always.
When I got hired on here, they was like, Ripley's a big rival, and I think it's been 8 years since New Albany's beat Ripley in baseball. That's a long time for baseball, any way you look at it. So when you play that Ripley team, there's a lot behind it. I mean, there's a lot to that game, and they're good, man. Joe Gafford does a great job there. A lot of people don't know this, but me and Joe went to the same college. We both went to Mississippi Valley State and played ball there. But he does a great job with that program and has since he took over. That they just win. You know, that's their culture. They win. They're gritty and they win, and that's been a hump. Getting over that hump. You know, they beat us twice this year with the Ty Long kid, the Southern Miss commit. Man, he's good. That's definitely a rivalry we ain't got over yet.
There we go. Pierce, don't run with your glove out. Get there, bam.
It's a very good competition down Highway 15, where you got all three Pontotocs, and then Ripley. That's our big division right now. So we're all battling out, and really good baseball. I mean, you talk about Ripley, North Pontotoc, South Pontotoc, and Pontotoc City. That is some really good baseball teams, and you can pick any one of those I just named to be at the North State Championship this year, very likely. And just like last year, Pontotoc was at North and ended up winning, you know, going to state to catch West Lauderdale. So really good baseball. So I wouldn't say it's just getting at each other's throats, but I'm talking about good baseball, good competition. You can't beat it on this highway. Something I tell the guys a lot, you know, if somebody's looking out and looking in, and they look at New Albany baseball practice or game, I say I want them to see three things. I want to see guys competing really hard. I want them to see that they're practicing to win, and I want them to see if they're having a really good time. I said, when somebody looks at our practice, I want those three things to be seen. So I hope, you know, if you came to my practice and you looked at it and you watched our guys practice, you'd see them doing drills where it looks like they're doing those drills to win a ball game, where there's purpose of why they're doing it. You know, I hope that you see that. I hope that you see that if they fail in practice, they're handling it the right way. You know, they're not pouting. When they are competing and it don't go the way they want to, what is their body language like after that? So if you came to that practice and you saw them fail, I want them to show that they're competing where the body language is showing that they're still competing after that failure. And then finally, I hope, you know, when you come to practice, you're going to see the music's blaring and guys are really having a good time out there. You know, I want them having a good time. I want them relaxed. I want them to play hard in a relaxed manner. So you'll come out there, the music be blaring, the whole park can hear it. You know, the pilot from the new Albany City Park probably hearing our music blaring, but we're having a good time out there. A good high school baseball player has to work. They got to know what their goals are, and what they're doing, what's their purpose. If you don't know your purpose, if you don't know your goal, what are you doing, you know? I think too many high school kids are just making the team, and then, you know, they see, oh, it'd be cool if I'd be a college player, or it'd be cool if I'd be on a high school team, but are they really making their goals and their wants known to themselves? Okay, if you know what you want, if you know your goal, you can figure out what it takes to get there. And I think a good high school player knows what they want to do with their life. You know, whether, you know, regarding baseball, they know what they want to do, what they want to produce, and they do it. The work. The guys I've seen that played in college and that kept on playing in college and go play professional, you know, including myself and my coaching staff, we hit more than everybody. We pitched more than everybody. You know, while everybody else going home, we went and worked out and we went and hit. You know, that's the difference you see is the guys going to play college baseball are the ones that took a lot more reps than the ones that haven't. And it can be pretty simple, but it's true. You know, it's just the guys that's taking more reps, working more on it, are going to be more successful. And I know that's a simple answer, but it's a very, very, very true answer. A quality high school baseball player, the successful high school baseball player, he knows his goals, he knows what he wants out of his career, and he works harder than everybody.